Have you ever tried so hard to make something perfect that you stopped enjoying it? I certainly have. For years, I thought watercolor was teaching me how to paint. It wasn't. It was teaching me how to let go. And I don't think I realized that until I started painting loose flowers like this. Hello, my friend. I'm so happy you're here. Today we are going to paint some very loose poppies together. I'm using one of my favorite techniques, wet on wet. We will simply let the water and the colors do what they love to do. But while we paint, I'd like to tell you a little story. Because this painting reminds me of how much my relationship with watercolor has changed. There was a time when painting felt very different. Every time I sat down with a blank piece of paper, I wanted everything to turn out beautifully. I worried about every brush strokes, every petal, every color. If something didn't look right, I'd try to fix it. Sometimes I'd fix so much that I lost everything I loved about painting in the first place. Maybe you have felt that too, not only with the painting, but with life. Sometimes we are so busy trying to make everything perfect that we've got to simply enjoy the moment. Let's begin by wetting the paper. I'm just using clean water to suggest the shape of these poppies. Nothing precise, nothing complicated, just a gentle reminder, just a gentle beginning. Then I will drop in this beautiful purple-pink color and watch it slowly spread. This is one of the reasons I love wet on wet. It reminds me that I don't have to control every little things. Sometimes the water knows what to do, and sometimes we do too, if we allow ourselves to trust it. One day, something shifted for me. I stopped asking, how can I make this painting perfect? Instead, I started asking, how can I enjoy this moment? That one question changed everything because suddenly painting wasn't about proving anything anymore. It became a place where I would breathe, a place where I could slow down, a place where I didn't have to be productive. I could simply be present. Now I'm adding a little more color. Some areas are darker, some stay soft. I'm not trying to make every flower identical. Real poppies don't grow that way. Neither do people. We all bloom differently. One of my favorite things about loose watercolor is watching colors meet on the paper. They gently flow into one another. Sometimes they create something I never planned. Years ago, I would have called that a mistake. Now I call it part of the painting. Maybe some of the unexpected moments in our lives are like that too. Perhaps they aren't mistakes. Perhaps they are simply part of our story. As I paint these flowers, I'm not counting every petal. I'm letting my brush dance a little. Some edges disappear, some colors blend, some shapes stay unfinished, and somehow that feels more alive. It's funny, the more I let go of trying to paint perfectly, the more I actually enjoy painting. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you will probably noticed something. I'm not really trying to teach people how to paint perfect flowers. Of course, I will always share techniques and tips. But what I really hope people discover is the feeling that watercolor can bring: a few quiet minutes, a slower breath, a calmer mind. A gentle reminder that it's okay to create just because it brings you joy, not because you have to be good at it. As we finish these loose poppies, I'd like to leave you with one thought. When I started painting this way, I thought I was learning how to paint flowers, but what I was really learning was how to slow down, how to stop fixing everything, how to enjoy creating again. Maybe the most beautiful paintings aren't the ones where everything goes exactly as planned. Maybe they are the ones where we allowed ourselves to be present, to play, to explore, to let the water surprise us. And maybe life is a little like that too. That's exactly why I created a 5-day watercolor bloom, not to teach perfect watercolor flowers, but to help overwhelmed adults reconnect with creativity. One gentle flower at a time. Over 5 gentle days, we will practice, beginning before we are ready, using the beautiful things today, trusting the process, noticing little joys, and blooming in our own way. If your heart has been asking a little more calm lately, I would love to invite you to spend 5 peaceful days with me. We will paint together, slow down together, and perhaps we will discover that we're growing a little too. It's completely free. Just 5 gentle days, 5 flowers, 5 quiet moments to slow down and create. You will find the link in the description below. I'd love to paint with you. Until next time, take good care of yourself. Keep creating. Keep blooming.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm lining up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself.